All right, ladies, go ahead and introduce yourself. Who we got here?
I'm Jaylin. I am one of the oldest of the craft girls.
Awesome.
I'm Jill. I'm the friend.
You're the friend?
Yeah.
I'm Olivia, and I'm Jim's friend.
Very nice. And we got the baby craft over here. What's your name, girl?
Jada.
Jada what?
Craft.
Who is this
You want
beautiful
to follow
lady
your
right
TikTok?
here?
This is Nanny.
This is Nanny. And this is my beautiful wife, Nikki Craft. And she put this whole trip together today to go to Daytona Beach. And I guess Jaden wanted Olive Garden, so here we are. Anything to say?
Hi, how are you? Be nice to my baby.
That's right. All right.
I'm Jaden. I'm the birthday girl.
So you want them to follow you for your birthday?
Yes, follow me on TikTok because I'm trying to reach 10K and I'm only at 5,000. So let's try and get it.
What's your TikTok?
Underscore Jaden Lee Craft underscore.
Who's next?
What's up, everybody? As you can see, I am currently at the beach, hanging out with the family. Actually, it is Daytona Beach here in Florida, and my daughter Jaden, my third daughter, she's turning 15 today. And anyways, we asked her, you know, what you want to do for your birthday, and she said, I want to go to Daytona Beach. This is a place that our family loves. So here we are, you know, enjoying our time with our family. And I'll show you a little bit more of the family towards the end of this video. But I was thinking about something, you know, so many people, they tell me that they want to learn more about detailing, because I speak a lot about detailing. I think that people, you know, they notice the detail that I put into my work. One of the things that I hear amazing barbers tell me, they're like, dude, you're like the detail king, you know? And I appreciate that. However, whenever I talk about detailing, I'm not just talking about detailing the fade, right? I mean, obviously we want the fade to look amazing. You know, we want it to look as blurry as possible. And I know that that comes with time and experience. It comes with developing the eye. And, you know, that's a great thing. However, whenever I talk about detailing, I'm talking about more than just a fade, man. I'm talking about loose hairs on the top. You know, I remember getting my hair cut whenever I was a kid, and I'd usually get like a number 2 fade with, you know, a number 2 on top with a bald fade. And man, I hated, even when I was a kid, when I would go home and I would shampoo my hair and those little hairs poking out everywhere, you know. So things that I hated, like hair behind my ear, you know, being left behind my ear, those things that I hated, I was like, you know, whenever I cut hair, I'm never gonna do that. So for me, I'll go over the top, man, you know, a few extra times to make sure, and I'm hitting it in different angles to make sure that all those hairs are gone, because I feel like if I hate it, other people hate it. And I want them to walk out of there, you know, feeling like $1,000,000. You know, there's times that I've gotten haircuts, and then I went home and had to touch stuff up myself. That is something I never want my customers to do. And I pride myself in the fact that I pay attention to details. I want them to walk out of there feeling like, man, I feel great. I don't have to touch anything. For example, if I line up someone's beard, right? And I've had my beard lined up several times where up close under my nose, it's not my nose, man, it's like still my mustache area. They would line me up, but up here they never knock the hair down, right? On my cheek area, around my eyes, or even right here, they would hit the blade right here but never trim the hair off of my face. My wife, she complains all the time. She's like, babe, do people not shave? Because she does hair as well, and when she cuts guys' hair, she always trims her eyebrows, her ear hair, nose hair, all that good stuff. And every time she's like, babe, do people not trim ear hair anymore? She's like, you'll always have a fresh cut, and a lot of times they forget to cut your ear hair. And I don't know. I mean, I'm raised old school. We did nose hairs, still do. Did ear hair, still do. I pay attention to the details, man. I mean, cleaning up the eyebrows. If they look too long and bushy, man, if you got a nice fade and bushy eyebrows, you know, some people like that. But ask them, you want me to clean them eyebrows up for you as well? You know, talk them through it. Hey, I noticed that, you know, you have quite a bit of ear hair. You want me to knock that out for you? You know, talk to your customers, make them feel good. Pay attention to the details. Spin them around. Even whenever you're looking at the fade, right? It may look good from the side and you're like, ooh, that thing's blurry. But whenever you turn them and look head first, right? You're looking front on and you see that there's little hairs sticking out or little ledges, go in there with your shears and start, you know, just knocking those things out. It needs to look smooth all the way around the head. So when you're looking at them front on, turn that chair, spin it. Make sure that everything is not just looking good from the side, but also the front and all the angles around, right? If they want it styled, style their hair. Something else that, you know, for me is part of the details is the environment that you provide for them, right? You're paying attention to details. This is detailing. You know, how do they feel in the chair? You know, how's the communication? You know, are you treating them well? And you know what? Some people, you can try to be nice and you can try to talk to them and they're just, you know, one of those people that they don't want to talk when they come in the shop. They just want to relax. And whenever you pick that up, honor that. Give them the most relaxing service they've ever had, man. I mean, let them lean back, but acknowledge the fact, you know, it seems like, you know, you're the type of person you just want to relax when you come in here, and I want to honor that. So, hey, man, close your eyes. You know, I'm just going to take my time and detail your hair, you know, I mean, whatever. You know, just let them know that you value them as a person and what they want to experience when they come into the shop. I have some people that they do not stop talking the whole time that I'm cutting their hair. It does not matter if I'm, you know, cutting their beard, you know, and I'll reach in and I go to reach in to trim them up, and then all of a sudden, you know, they'll just start talking and I'll pull back and wait a little bit. And if I have the time, man, I let them and I'll just keep, you know, going in and I'm just enjoying the conversation. And then there's sometimes that, you know, what I'll do, instead of just saying, hey, can you like shut up for a second so I can cut your beard, which I've heard barbers do, which obviously offends a person, especially if they love to talk. This is part of the details, man. I say, you know, let me tell you a little something that goes along with what you're saying. And I tie my conversation into their conversation, so now they're not speaking, they're listening. So while they're listening, I'm continuing to talk, and I may drag this story out so that I can get them to just stop moving for a minute, listen to what I'm saying, so that means their mouth is not moving, and I start cleaning up their beard and all that stuff. But I think that when I speak about details, man, it's in the details. There's a lot that goes into that. It's about the experience, it's about the quality, but it's also there again about, you know, just little loose hairs everywhere, making sure that's cleaned up. So I wanted to share that with you. Here soon I'll talk about, I think, how that we make a customer feel good in the shop, because I've seen some crazy stuff, man. I've seen clients walk in and the way they're addressed by barbers in the shop, if that was me, I would say, nah, dog, I'm okay. I'll go somewhere else immediately, just because I value respect, right? If I walk in and feel disrespected immediately, I'm gone. So I believe that that's in our manhood. That's a man's nature. We want to be respected. And I believe when you respect a man, when you honor a man and you make him feel good about himself, it'll bless you. Believe me, I've seen it. But pay attention to the details. From the moment they walk into the door, you know, to the end, man, whenever you're making sure that every piece of hair is off them, even if you gotta take a towel and get down in their ears for them. I mean, you know, thankfully we have, you know, our little compressor, so we have the air guns that we can blow the hair off. But man, even before I put gel in their hair, because I know I've just got done cutting their hair, if I put gel in it, there's gonna be loose hairs, you know, in that gel. So what I'll do is I'll blow their hair out real good, make sure that I got every loose hair, and then I put the gel in and I style it, or styling clay, and then, you know, I hit them with some alcohol, not just any alcohol. Man, I want scented alcohol, and there's a specific cherry alcohol that I use that all my people like, dude, I love that cherry alcohol. You know, or they'll say, what is that? I gotta get some. I'm like, man, it's just cherry alcohol. But, you know, I hit them with that, and obviously I don't have it in just a squirt bottle. I have it in one of those, you know, pressurized mister bottles, so it comes out just real light mist, and I hit it, you know, and then once they get up, after I blew them off, once they get out of the chair, man, I'll kind of, hey, hold on 1 second, let me get this for you, and I'll blow off a little bit more if they have nice shoes on, or if they don't. I mean, I'll spin them around. Hey, let me get them J's for you real quick, and I'll just dust off, you know, or airbrush off their, you know, the hair off their shoes, man. I want to take that extra step, and I believe if you pay attention to the details like that, it'll get you paid. Hey, God bless you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I do, take you to dinner with us. Peace.
Talking for hours, that should be me. That should be me. I never should have let you go. I never should have let you go. Oh.
Father God, we just thank you for this day. We thank you for this food. We ask that you bless it all. Bless it. Lord, we thank you for what this day represents. What's my favorite color?
Black.
Purple.
It's a big old bobcat.